Well, Courtney Cox, Cougar Town, a Utah high school with a mascot called the Cougars, and you won't believe who says that's actually offensive to women. When power and money continues. A cougar, of course, is a wild animal, has been since the beginning of time, but in recent years, it's also a word used to refer to a woman who likes the company of younger men. There's even a sitcom about it called Cougar Town. Well, now, students set to enroll in a new high school in Utah voted to make their school mascot a cougar. But they won't be getting their way after the principal and school board expressed concern, saying it is, quote, derogatory to women. Let's bring back our power players. Francis, what do you make of this?
Okay, David, I think that we either follow sanity or we follow insanity. We have a responsibility to set an example for the youth, and I think that we cannot shape our society on non-logical associations, and I think, as we were saying earlier, they have to be proactive and say, look, we love the cougar, we love the wild animal, we do not condone the term, and move forward. We will come up with endless non-logical associations for different things, and I think that we cannot shape the English language in our society around that.
Lundell, is it time to kill off the PR police?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, and even
not.
If so, no, absolutely not. It's cougar. It's cool. Cougars are cool, and by every stretch of the imagination.
But you're with a principal on this. You think the principal's right in banning the name cougar?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
All right. I misunderstood you. All right. Well,
but the principal is the principal.
The principal's a principal, but wasn't there there was a whole list that was given?
Well,
and
that's what's so ironic here. They sent the list out, told the students to choose from the list. They chose cougars. Now, if they then made their mascot Demi Moore or put Demi Moore's picture on their uniforms, then you might have a problem. But it's the animal. It makes no sense.
Well, if the school song was Mrs. Robinson, then I'd have a little bit of problem, Francis, right?
Right, exactly. I mean, should I be so lucky if I still look like Demi Moore at that age? But it's also very interesting to notice that MIT has their mascot are the Beavers, and they did change their female team name to the MIT Engineers. However, Oregon is a Div 1, and they kept the Beavers for both the females and the males.
Okay.
I just think it's all about, look, it's sanity or it's insanity. Let's follow logic and sanity.
I think the whole thing is interesting coming from the hip-hop background. I mean, where they turn bad words into good. This is a good word they're trying to turn into bad. I can think of other words that they could use to redefine.
And Francis just told us what. All right, changing topics a little. Set your phasers to kill. Priceline is offing William Shatner its latest ad. This is a final frontier for Shatner and his role as the negotiator for Priceline. Take a look.
Maybe this vacation wasn't a good idea.
Vacations are always a good idea. No time. Out, quickly. You're miles from your destination. You'll need a hotel tonight.
We don't have time to bid.
You don't have to bid. At Priceline, you can choose from thousands of hotels on sale every day. Save yourself some money.
Oh, man, they weren't fooling around. Taking one for the team, that's William Shatner. But is killing off the face of your company a risky move, Mark? I would think so.
Well, you know what? He's been around 14 years with Priceline, and they're changing their model. They're trying to get people to come book directly with them at a set price, not do the bidding. But here's the catch. Why have a bus with people on vacation going off a bridge and exploding to get people to book travel?
The first time I saw it, I thought they were all going to go. It looked a little macabre to me.
Right.
I don't know. What do you think,
They better
Lundell?
be careful. They better be careful. He's a big guy, that guy, Bill Shatner. He's a big guy, you know. You're dealing with brand awareness of what they're trying to do versus brand loyalty. Clearly, he's so identified with this brand and this product that they've got to be careful. But you know what? He's just paid a lot of money, and he's being a gentleman about it.
Well,
so I'm sure
it's been paid in stock, Francis, which is paid off like a mid for him. But who do they get to replace him? I mean, he's so identified with his company.
I don't know, it's sort of like Geico and its little British lizard or whatnot. But I think that if they are actually changing the face of the company, they're changing the brand, they're changing the model, then they can't hang on to the old, they can't hang on to Shatner, because otherwise we'll associate Priceline with Shatner and that negotiating. And so I think this is really their only choice, and I think they're doing it with style. They're making him a hero, and of course they're grabbing national headlines. I mean, isn't that the purpose of advertising?
Well, that's true. That's true. We're talking about him, Mark, so maybe that in itself shows they're right.
All right, so what's their differentiator? Their differentiator was always the bidding, and they had this great character, William Shatner. Now you come there, you see a hotel, and you book it. What people need to understand is no matter where you book a hotel in today's market, 99% of hotels, it's called parity pricing. Book it with a travel agent, book it at Expedia, book it wherever you want. It's
You're
the same
bringing
price.
facts into this
I
discussion.
know,
We just wanted to have fun. Have a great weekend, everybody. Coming
wanna
up,
be the new
history
face of-
is going to be made tomorrow.